Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your tarot forecast for October 16th through 31st. And happy birthday to all of my October Scorpios. The messages that come through may resonate for your sun, moon, rising, or north node. So let's get into your messages, Scorpio. And keep in mind that the veil is growing ever thinner as each day passes and we get closer to the end of October, which means your ancestors, your loved ones, your spirit guides, and your angels can have more direct communication and contact with you. So let's get into this. Let's see what your messages are for October 16th through 31st. All right, you've got earth energy with the rabbit, fertility, peace, and prosperity. Excellent, excellent card for you, Scorpio. Your overall arcing energy is earth energy, so things playing out in the physical realm, and this means prosperity, abundance, things manifesting, things coming into fruition. And also with this fertility, this is a great time to really take action towards your dreams, your goals, anything that you want to change in your life, anything that you want to make happen. These last 2 weeks is a very auspicious time for Scorpios, and it's filled with peace and contentment. So congratulations to you. You guys with this opening card and Cancers have probably the most positive readings. I mean, this right here means whatever we're going through, you're moving out of it. Like peace, prosperity, happiness, abundance, good juju, good vibes, good karma coming in for Scorpio. All right, what do we have? The spider's web, entanglement, manipulation. You are entangled in a situation, untangle gently or stay stuck. So this is saying right here, Scorpio, you don't got time for other people's drama these last couple weeks of October, okay? You don't have time for anybody's drama. If they're trying to pull you into it, pull back, take a step back. If, you know, friends are fighting, stay neutral. Family members are fighting, stay neutral, okay? If somebody's just really negative and they're in a bad way and they want to trauma dump on you and whine and complain to you about everything that's wrong in their life, you don't have time for all of that right now, okay? This is really saying don't get sucked in to other people's problems and drama October 16th through 31st, because that's just going to bring your own energy down. It's not your problem. It's not your circus. It's not your monkeys. So you do not need to be involved. You do not need to intervene. Sometimes people need to figure it out on their own. Okay, the whispered goodbye, endings, closure, release, moving on. An ending approaches, release it with grace, not fear. So something is coming to a close here, October 16th through 31st. And this is a good thing, okay? Because remember, this is your overarching energy, which is very positive. So something that has been a thorn in your side is coming to an end. Something that's been bothering you is coming to an end. And that's why it says release with grace, not fear. And this may even be where you have somebody in your life who is just a downer, okay? It's like there's always something wrong. They're always mad. They're always frustrated. They have nothing good to say about anybody. They're always wanting to trauma dump on you and have you fix things for them and feel bad for them. And they could just be like where they take advantage, they manipulate, they gaslight. They just can't ever seem to figure out that, you know, they might be the problem in their life instead of everyone and everything else being the problem. So it may be time for you to kind of cut those ties. Scorpio, I do feel a relationship in your life where it's just hanging by a thread and you're really getting over this person. You might finally have the last straw and be like, you know what, I am done with you. goodbye, see you later, I'm done. Because this right here could definitely indicate where you are closing the door on a relationship, but the only reason why you would be doing that is because this person is just toxic to you, okay? They don't help you out. They're never there for you, but they always want you to be there for them. They always want to trauma dump on you. They're always trying to, get you to hate this person and that person, or this could just be somebody who's just mean, all right? So something that is just not good for you or is a thorn in your side is finally coming to an end. And the lantern keeper, beacon, soul light, home, safety. The guardian lights the way home. Follow the light and trust with trust and purpose. So you're being led onto a new path, Scorpio, in some area of life, okay? You're being led onto a new path. And with the lantern keeper, that is definitely your spiritual team lighting the way towards something new, whether this is a new relationship, a new job, a new vehicle, a new home, a new way of doing things. If you need to make a big change in your life to call in more abundance and prosperity, the path is just lit up right for you. Also, again, any dreams or goals that you have, October 16th through 31st is a great time to really pursue that, okay? And your spiritual team is going to be guiding you the entire way through. All right, you're being led to prosperity. You're being led to abundance and peace and happiness. And that might be where this peace comes from, is because you're finally able to close the door on this situation or this situation. You're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You're seeing the forest through the trees. You're seeing the truth, and you're like, you know what? I've got to make a change here. I can't deal with this any longer. And so you finally feel that you have the strength mentally, emotionally, spiritually to cut something off or close the door on something, or finally pursuing something that is going to lead you to your highest good. So let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. Right, so King of Cups, that's you, whether you're masculine or feminine, and this just speaks to how wise you are, how in tune you are. Your intuition is running just fine, may even be heightened through October 16th to 31st. So you are the grown one in these situations, Scorpio. Knave of Cups, so this right here, talking about your intuition, okay, because this would be like the Page of Cups. This is talking about how strongly intuitive you are, because that's what the Page of Cups is about. So you've really got to follow through. And look at, you got this grown owl right here, and then these little owls right here, and that full moon there in the back. So you're on point. You're reading people perfectly. You're filling out the situation perfectly. You're reading the room perfectly. Trust yourself, Scorpio. And Knight of Swords, take action and make moves as you need to. And don't be worried about other people's feelings right now. And Three of Pentacles, energies are really aligning and coming together for you. And Two of Cups. Okay, so the right people are celebrating you and uplifting you October 16th through 31st, okay? It's going to become very, very evident and clear to you who's on Team Scorpio, who's not, and who you need to kick out of your group, okay? It's just going to be clear as day, Scorpio, no question whatsoever. And I do feel, when it comes to relationships, the lights in your life, embrace them, love them, feel gratitude for them. The dark black holes in your life, it's time to separate yourself, okay? Because they're just bringing you down. And I do feel that you have somebody in your life where it's just always one thing after another, and it's time for you to really put your foot down and not get sucked into that energy this go round. Also, with this Two of Cups, I do feel like your spiritual team is lighting up the path to your abundance and your prosperity. So follow through on that intuitive promptings, inspired ideas. Take action, Scorpio, because it's going to make you very happy. And I just feel overall, the 16th through the 31st, you are feeling blessed. You're feeling loved. You're feeling more positive, more optimistic. Your team trying to lead you into peace and harmony. So let's pull some more tarot. All right, so you got the Knight of Wands. Lots of core cards. You got 4 core cards. 3 of Wands, love this. Your ship's coming in, things manifesting for you. Could be 3 blessings coming in for Scorpio. Now you've got Knight of Pentacles energy, so 5 court cards. 8 of Pentacles, you putting in the work is going to have magnificent results. And Queen of Swords. Okay, so you got 6 court cards out of 10. And look at what's on the bottom, the 6 of Pentacles. See, Scorpio, and look at with the Sun. In some situations, in some relationships, you are giving so much more than you are getting back. Okay, being a Scorpio, you're very empathic. You want to love people, you want to heal them, you want them to be happy, you want them to be comfortable, okay? But I feel it's kind of come to a point here where it's time to assert your boundaries and protect your energy and protect your peace, okay? Where you're not getting the reciprocity, it's time to really put your foot down, because you've got 6 court cards out of 10. Okay, of the main tarot that we've pulled. And so that's about a lot of people, okay? Not getting sucked into their self-imposed drama. It may be time to kind of distance yourself or close the door on certain relationships, and you're seeing the light about it. You're seeing the truth about it. Your spiritual team is making it very, very clear. And as you do that, you're realizing like your hard work and the good things that come to you, those are your blessings, and you don't need to share them with anybody, okay? Especially the folks who just don't appreciate, and it's like they're always down and out. And this could even be where something really good is unfolding for you, okay? It could be like a job, getting a really good job, getting a promotion, getting a big raise or a bonus, or coming into some money, or something you've really been working on. It's finally manifesting for you. And then you have these people expecting that they deserve a part of your good fortune when they had nothing to do with that happening in your life, okay? And you don't owe anybody anything, Scorpio. The good that's coming to you October 16th to 31st is yours and yours alone. You are being blessed. Your own energy is returning to you in some positive way. Your hard work is paying off. And anybody that wants to guilt you about that, manipulate you about that, try to make you feel like you owe them something, you do not. Your blessings are for you. You have earned them. And the people who are on Team Scorpio, sure, by all means, share with them. But the people who are just always a problem, Scorpio, no. You don't owe them anything. And if you're always bailing somebody out of the messes in their life financially, just you're always there, this time around, you need to kind of just let them fall on their ass, because they need to figure it out. All right, you got Two of Cups, the Empress, and the Hanged Man. See? The Empress is your blessings, your abundance that's coming in. And this is saying you don't need to share that with people who are not there for you, Scorpio. And don't let them, you know, guilt trip you, emotionally manipulate you, or gaslight you. You don't owe anyone anything, okay? So what's coming to you is for you and the people who are truly on your side, all right? That would have your back and don't constantly need you to be bailing them out, aren't constantly full of drama. I really get the 16th through the 31st. You need to be worried about yourself and doing what you want, what makes you happy, and not worrying about anybody else, because you deserve a break. You deserve peace and happiness and prosperity, and your spiritual team is lighting the path to that prosperity for you these last couple weeks of October. And if somebody is just kind of like in and out of your life, Scorpio, where when they're down and out, you're their best friend, but then when things are going well, you don't hear from them, or they can't seem to be bothered, they come back around second half of October. Don't be there for them. They don't deserve it. They're just using you and taking advantage. If this is a romance that's constantly in and out of your life, sometimes they're here and available and present, and then other times they're distant and they kind of ghost you and always have a million excuses as to why. They try to come back around the second half of October. Don't let them back in. You're being blessed. You're being rewarded for your beautiful soul and who you are, and they don't deserve to be any part of that. Remember, it's time to say goodbye to someone or something. Fairy magic. Respectfully work with the fairies and the elementals to achieve your goals. See? It's magic time. October 16th through 31st for Scorpio, bringing you into prosperity and happiness, abundance and peace, and that is what you deserve. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.